Everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, so here we are in Windows. Yes, I know, eating my own words. Visual Studio, I haven't probably done a demo on this in ages, maybe a year, I don't know. Anyways, so it doesn't matter. So the reason I'm showing you this is I want to show you a trick that you may not know about with XLQ. You can use XLQ which obviously sits on top of IQFeed for your market data, and then from there you're able to basically use the XLQ as a data server. So I'm going to show you a C# project that you can get, which is part of the help. Let me just show you that in a minute. So I'm going to show you, if you come under your XLQ, if you do decide to get it, this alone may make you want to get this piece of software. But in here, if you go under help, what you'll find here is if you look for COM API, and here you have various examples. So let me show you this piece of code, which basically will allow you to send C# calls to the XLQ library in a Visual Studio project. So here obviously you got Perl, C++, and Visual Basic, and I guess Word if you had to. So here it is. Just follow these instructions, but there's a trick as well. So in my Visual Studio, I have here, let me just pull up my project. Where's my recent? Okay, so this is the test. I'll make this available, this project, on my blog. So loads are up, blah 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 blah. Okay, so here's the source code, same source code I just showed you in the help. And we're going to do, okay, first thing is you need to add in your reference to the XLQ. This is a beautiful thing about Windows. See right here, come under Properties, under the XLQ COM library. You need to set your isolated to false because that will default to true. And from there, you'll be able to use this because it comes back with some weird interface building error. So what you've got here in the code, you're able to define all your objects that we usually would expect. But here's the neat part. You could send a request out for your symbol. So in my case, I'm doing Microsoft somewhere. I believe it's Microsoft that ends up. I'm using my source as IQFeed. Also, I'm just going to close the date and one of the variables of MACD. So this is what we're getting here is the convenience of this function right here, XLQ. What do I mean by that? If you go under the XLQ website, what I'm referring to are all the functions that are available. So let's say you want to go to Home XLQ, Qmedix. In the meantime, let me just show you something. If you want to learn more about XLQ and IQFeed for market data, just come under the playlist here, and you'll see a playlist for XLQ. So if I do a search, IQFeed. There you go, right here. You'll see all kinds of videos that include in here XLQ and some other helpful software. But in this case, we're using C# to do a call to IQFeed, as well as an example here for one of the functions that's available is XLQ MACD. So if you want to see the entire list of what's available in terms of functions, just come under, I believe it's resources and then formula. So we have here all these formulas. So let's say we just do all formulas. So now using C#, you can do the same thing in XLQ or in Excel, sorry. So I'll do historic formula. So here's all the available functions we have. There's a couple hundred, and includes a lot of the technical analysis depending upon your source. So you have XLQ, IQFeed is one of your sources, interactive brokers as a source. You can also use Yahoo, and so on and so forth. So I'll let you go through that playlist that I've made available on XLQ. So you got here all these different functions or formula, I guess, that you could use from within your C#. Only that, let's take a look at some other stuff. Intraday. It's pretty incredible. So we're able to, so you got ADX, blah, 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 on and on it goes. Okay? So I just want to show you that. So let me take you into the Visual Studio. We'll set a breakpoint right here. It's in debug mode and start her up. Okay, so here we are. We got a little form as instructed. Push that little button and it will stop right here with the breakpoint. So in our data, which is the result, let me go to the first line, step over. So here, you can see here val 2, I believe. Let me just keep stepping over here. Okay, so the next one is we're doing the close. So here we have the name of the symbol. Here is a historical value of the close at 6052. We're able to grab also the date. So that would be, or is it the date we're getting? XLQ historical value of the date of 37. That would represent. But at the end of the day, let's grab now. We just downloaded the MACD of 5.523, let's say, and then you could easily, in this part right here, substitute some of the other formula I showed earlier. Okay, so I'll make this available, this project available in my blog. All right, so hopefully I'll help you out. Talk to you later.